And it goes a little something like.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for tonight's video because I am going to be swatching all the newest singles from Gimme Glow Cosmetics, with the exception of just like one or two that have been out of stock and I haven't been able to get my hands on. I also want to show you their brand new gigantic magnetic palettes. They have 5 different ones in beautiful colors to choose from for only 25 bucks. And if you are an indie single eyeshadow collector like me, you probably have Z palettes coming out your ears. So it is kind of nice to be able to combine some of them into one large palette. I am wearing some of those new shadows on my eyes tonight. I think my look turned out really good. I'll be popping up the swatches that I videotaped earlier up on the screen as I'm talking about the shades so that you'll be able to see them better with better lighting and just up close and personal. Of course, I will be showing you what the palette looks like in person tonight. I do want to talk a little bit about the palette that launched today that sold out like that, the Pastel Dreams palette, because I will be doing a video on that very, very soon. Hopefully in the next day or two. We did overnight shipping. Hoping that it gets here in time to do a video tomorrow night. Like I said, the palette did sell out, but I did pick up an extra so that I could do a giveaway. So if you didn't get your hands on it today and it's something that you really, really want, make sure that if you haven't already, that you're hitting that subscribe button and joining my squad so that you will be here and you will get your chance to enter to win your very own Gimme Glow Pastel Dreams palette. Without further ado, let's get started because we have a lot of singles to go through. Gimme Glow does sell their singles for $7 a piece, with the exception of their extra special shades. Our pressed glitters usually go for like $10, and then we have the occasional really beautiful multi-chrome, like the Electric Unicorn that is sold out multiple times, and that one is going for $22. It is, I just checked, currently sold out, but I think it was not sold out earlier in the day, so I think a lot of people bought it with the Pastel Dreams palette. But the awesome thing about Gimme Glow is, unlike a lot of indie shadow companies, they do restock quite often. So chances are if there is a single that is sold out today, you could check next week and that color will be in. You can also sign up for email or to be notified by email of restock, and you can definitely get your hands on stuff so much easier than with a lot of indie brands, and that is one of the reasons that I love them. I want to start off by saying this video is not sponsored by Gimme Glow. All of these eyeshadows I did pay for myself, and the palette, the magnetic palette here, like I did buy this with my own money. I am doing this of my own free will. I just want to share all these beautiful colors with you. And I don't know if I said it or not, but I did use it on my eyes tonight, and I think this look turned out really cute. The palette that I picked up was it's called the How to Create a Sunset Eye Look palette. This thing, as you can see, let me see, it's huge. It's seriously, yeah, it doesn't even fit in my little Michaels drawers that I keep makeup in. It sticks out, so I have to put it on my palette shelf above me, which is fine. These do come in several different colors. I'll pop some pictures up really quick so you can see. They sell for only 25 bucks, which is a killer deal, and they hold, I believe it's 67 of the Gimme Glow size shades, which is the 37mm size pan. I only have 25 singles so far, so this is what it looks like in the inside. Super cute. Each one has different, this side, different colors listed on the inside, and I just think it's really, really neat. I haven't seen any companies do one like this before, so that was super exciting, and I think $25 is a pretty affordable price considering the small Z palettes are well, I have one that's literally a third of this size from Ulta that was 20 bucks. So this is a heck of a deal. And if it fits 67 Gimme Glow size, it probably fits like over 100 of the smaller ones. So these are definitely a really great option for storage if you have a ton of single shadows like me. Let's just jump right on into these colors. I have organized them in small groups because my arm is not big enough to swatch all of these at once. I did videotape the swatches earlier just so that it would be easier for you guys to see and better lighting. Because sometimes with the lighting that I use to shoot the video doesn't always make it easy to see the true color of the shadows. So let's start off with the first group. I'm going to just throw the picture up on the screen here. The shade names are going to be labeled on each color if you want to keep track or write them down so that you can go on the site later and order the ones that you want. So our first shade here is Baby Peach. This is a matte pressed pigment. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Their matte formula is amazing. It's not patchy at all. It's not too dry. It's not too wet. It's literally, I don't know, it's perfect. They swatch so nice, and they're even nicer to apply to the eye. Next up, we have Ballerina. This is a gorgeous pink shimmer. This is one of my favorites ones up next. This is Hex My Ex. It is a gorgeous purple shimmer. I love it because it definitely has those purple tones in there, but it's not too bright and in your face. And then the last one in this swatch is Havana. This is a nice red, like corally shimmer shade. When the light hits these shadows, you guys, it is insane. They look so wet, so nice. And $7, like what? You can't beat that. So let's see, I did the video, I did the pictures. Let's go right into the next set of shadows, which just happens to be what I used for my look tonight. This is my transition shade. The first one here, we have Milkshake. This is a matte pressed pigment. Definitely makes a really nice transition shade. Then I went in and I deepened that up with our next shade, which is called Spiked Punch. Another matte, just slightly more corally and red compared to the Milkshake color. And then on the inside half of my lid, I used the next color. This is also new. This is Peach Glaze. It is gorgeous light peach color with plenty of shimmer. Just looks really nice. Opens up that eye area. And then I used West Coast, which is our last shade here, this beautiful matte dark coral. I did use that to deepen up my outer corner. And I do want to say I used a little bit of Havana from the first set of 4, that shimmery coral, just in the outer corner too, to blend with the peach glaze shimmer. And I think it looks super good. I absolutely love it. So that was our second group of 4. Next up, we have Twilight. Twilight is a beautiful deep wine colored. I thought it was gonna be more purple on the website, but it definitely is like a purpley red, but just really nice deep tones. It's definitely not a bright color. Then we have Cherry Mocha. This is a gorgeous brownish reddish matte. Brownish reddish. Obviously, I don't know how I'm describing the color. You're literally looking at it. Then we have a matte pressed pigment Faux Fur. This is a wonderful medium toned brown. And then we have Robot Girl. You guys, this shade is so metallic. When I swatched it, I was like, I cannot wait to put this on my eyes. It is so blinding and so beautiful. And I love that it can be worn with neutral colored shadows, so you can totally get away with it during the daytime. Okay, so that was that set of 4. Next, I just want to talk about Electric Unicorn. So this one is one that does change color depending on how you're looking at it or if you have light on it. I did take still pictures from a couple different angles. I'll put those up on the screen so that you can see. It's kind of like turns greenish, goldish, and then we have some pink in there. I occasionally can catch some purple in there too. It's very pretty. The shade goes for $22, but it's super versatile. Not only can you use it on your eyes, but you can also use it as a highlighter. It's very pretty as a highlighter on the top of the cheeks. It is kind of like a flaky formula and super soft, so when you get it, do not stick your finger in it that hard. You definitely don't need that much. The more you kind of like blend it around, you don't need a lot. I definitely would recommend using some sort of a glitter glue or something underneath that shade, but it is stunning. Stunning. I'm so happy that I got it. So here's the live swatch so you can see. I did try to catch every color in there. I don't know, it's so hard. In person, it's even prettier. I tried to do it justice. I hope I did it a little bit of justice. Okay, so my final set of shadows that I want to show you tonight, these aren't necessarily new. The roses one is newer, but these are definitely some really, really pretty shades that I definitely thought were worthy of mentioning. So I'm going to pop up the picture first with the shade names on it, and then I will throw in the live swatch video that I did earlier. We have Pretty Little Lilac. This is a beautiful, bright purple metallic. Then we have this beautiful periwinkle blue shimmer, and it is called Peri. Roses Remix. So there is a rose gold shade, and then this is so very similar, but I don't know, it's just a little more pinky and a lot more metallic-y. This is the Roses Remix. It is a foiled pressed pigment, one of my favorites. Next we have Halo. Halo is also a foiled pressed pigment. This is one that, depending on how you look at it, it does change colors. I have this on as my inner corner highlight tonight. I don't know how well that you can see it. I'm not super close to the camera. But this also, they do make it in a bigger size and sell it as a highlighter. So you can use this for eyeshadow and you can use it for highlighter, which is awesome. I love double duty products. It's like a 2-for-1. Yeah, Halo is only $7, which is a steal. I feel like for a multi-chrome and a lot of other brands, it's going to cost you a lot more money. Also, I did want to mention that you can use like the NYX glitter glue or whatever, but Gimme Glow also does have their very own glitter glue. So I bought the Gimme Glow thinking that it was going to be exactly the same because the tubes literally look exactly the same. The NYX one though, if you've ever used it, is kind of thicker, like kind of paste, like a concealer almost, and the Gimme Glow one is completely clear. So they are two different formulas, even though the packaging looks identical. So sometimes it's kind of neat to have both and just play around with it and see which one is going to work best for whatever shadow that you're using. That's it. Like, I've covered all the singles and I showed you the palettes. I showed you all the different colors available. I did give you the heads up that I am receiving the Pastel Dreams palette, and I am super excited to be able to kind of get that early and share that with you guys. We're going to be doing a swatch party and a few different looks, and I'll tell you all the details on how you can win your very own. Thank you for joining me for singles night, you guys. I hope that you guys had fun. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe you found some shades that you would like to get. Let me know down in the comments, are you a fan of Gimme Glow? Do you have quite the extensive collection of single shadows too? Which palette is your favorite Gimme Glow palette ever? I do want to know. So I'll talk to you guys very soon, hopefully tomorrow if the UPS guy gets here. And yeah, I'll see you then. Bye guys.